Hi guys, Coach Edwards here. We're going to talk about how to laminate our notebook today, and when we're done laminating, we're also going to put in brads and a string that we can keep our science notebooks closed. We can also add on, this is a little Velcro piece, which if you always need something to do, you fidget a lot, you got to touch something, this is a good thing to add to your notebook, so that way you always have something there that you can rub your finger across. So this is my completed portion for my regular biology class. We're going to work on the honors notebook today to show you how to laminate this. I will have everything you need besides the decorations that you can do on your own. Remember, you don't have to decorate it. If you want to decorate it, great. I choose to decorate mine, that way I know it's mine. I can personalize it. If you want to print pictures, bring pictures from home, you and your friends, your family. If you maybe you in your sporting event, you can put that on there. Put whatever you want, just make sure it is school appropriate. You can print pictures here at school, paste them on. Remember, try not to put anything that's going to stand out, that has a lot of depth to it, because we are going to laminate over it. So I have stickers. I just drew on some white paper, cut it out, and glued it on. So we're going to start with our lamination. Remember, I will have everything for you. You will cut 45 centimeters of this. The hardest part is going to then unpeel it from the white paper. So I have a piece right here that's 45 centimeters. And I had to start the unpeeling process, otherwise it would have been a minute or so of wasted time on video. So I'm going to put the screen down a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. So here's my notebook. I'm going to take my paper. Since it's rolled up, I kind of want to unroll it the other way. Just get some of the seams out. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But I'm going to peel back some of this paper here. I'm going to try to fold this white paper over. So I've got my lamination. It's kind of hard to see. I've got my lamination started. So I'm going to start on one edge of my notebook. So I'm going to take my lamination, start it on my notebook, press it down. So you can see here I've got my lamination started. It's hanging off about an inch or so. That way we can fold that over when we are completely done. So what I'm going to do, take my ruler. You need something sturdy to do this. You're going to take your ruler, press it down, and then you're going to pull back on that white paper. So you want to rub it so that you're getting all the air bubbles out. Go slow. It may not be perfect. This is not going to be perfect. I can already tell you that. My stickers, see, it's those stickers that do it. You want something flat that's on there. Press it down as best as you can. See, already I can tell this is not going to work for me. But that's okay. Nobody's is going to be perfect. Then you're going to want to flip it over. When you flip it over, again, we are going to grab our paper, pull it tight around the edge. For some reason this is just really not working today for me. And we're going to just keep making it, slowly pulling and rubbing the lamination on. Okay, so now I've got a notebook that looks like this. So now you're going to need some scissors. So we're going to take our scissors and we're going to cut little just grooves in, cut it down, and then we can fold those pieces over. So we're going to cut it down over here, just pull our piece off, or we can fold it in. I might just fold that one in because it fits, and then fold that over. And again, sometimes it works really good, sometimes it gets bubbly. This one is actually getting really bubbly, but that's okay. Nothing is perfect. Fold that over. So we've got one side done. We're going to flip it over and do the other side. We're going to do the same thing. So we need our scissors, cut our pieces out. I'm going to cut a little bit more down here. Pull that off. Fold it over. Same thing on this end. Fold that over. Still need to cut a little bit more. Pull that off. Fold that over. Okay, so here is my notebook for the year. Obviously you can see I do have ridges in it. That's okay. It's still going to be protected by water because everything's folded in. Now we've got some more steps to do. We need 2 brads. There's 1, 2 brads, and a piece of string, some tape. Here's my tape, and some scissors. Okay, to do this, you are going to poke some holes into your notebook, so be very careful. You want to kind of center it, make sure it's not right next to the end. You kind of want to maybe 1/2 inch or so. Poke you a hole, just get it started with your scissors, and then be careful not to poke yourself. You want to just drill that through. Then you're going to take a brad. You want the head of the brad on the outside, and then you're going to push it through, and then you're going to fold the front side. I got this bad glare. The front side, you're not going to put the string on, but we're going to put it in, fold it over, and then you do have these sharp pieces, so you're going to make sure you take your tape. You may need a couple pieces of tape to go over those sharp edges, so that way you don't poke yourself in the future. So we're going to do the same thing on the back, but this time we're going to add our string to it. So we're going to try to get it to where they're in the same place. I'm going to start my hole, drill it through. Now I want to take my string from the outside. I'm going to try to push my string through. Got a bad glare from the window. Push my string through. You may need a pencil, something with a blunt edge to push it through. And we can start pulling. No, not quite yet. So now I can pull. Don't pull your string all the way through. You just want a little piece of it. So now I've got string on both sides of my notebook. I'm going to put a little knot so it doesn't go back through the hole. You can put a knot on each end of the string. It also keeps the string from fraying. If I can. So we got our knot on that side, so it won't go through. I'm going to put a knot on this side. Now I'm going to put my brad. Again, put the brad straight through the hole with the string in it. So I've got my brad in there. We're going to fold those pieces down. Got my tape. Again, you may need a couple pieces of tape, so be careful that the ends are kind of sharp. They could point you. That's why we're putting the tape on it. And so then I've got my notebook with my brad. I can close it. Then there's the completed project. If you would like to put on a piece of like Velcro, we got the soft side and the rough side of the Velcro. Again, this is just personal preference. If you want to put that on there, you can put it anywhere on your notebook. Put it in a corner, and that is just something for you to also touch. Keeps the mind occupied. So again, notebooks aren't going to be perfect. So I've got my honors and I've got my regular. This one's much nicer than this one's got some ridges in it, but that's okay. That gives me something else for, you know, those days when my mind is preoccupied. I can just rub my fingers over that, give me something to do while I'm thinking about things. You can keep your notebook here in the classroom, or you're more than welcome to take it with you, but just don't lose it because you will be using these pretty much on a daily basis. So there will be spots in my classroom for you to put these in for class period, but I'm not responsible for any damage or anything done to your notebook when you leave it here. Okay? So if you need help with putting your notebook together, I will help you, but this video is here for you to figure out how to do it on your own. Alright guys, see you later.